I want you all to examine this picture carefully. I'll go to the next slide, and you'll tell me which picture matches this, A, B, or C. Raise your hand if you picked B. No, that's wrong. Let's try again. Examine the picture. Who picked A? If you did, you're wrong. The exercise we just did is an example of doubting ourselves even when we know we're right because of pressure put on us by others. Obviously, the answers really were B and A, but how many of you second-guessed yourselves, even for a second? Raise your hand and look around if you did. I felt this way many times before too. A couple of years ago, I became close with a girl my age. We became best friends and started to spend more and more time together. Now, our friendship had many issues. She talked negatively about her other friends and spread lots of gossip. Sometimes she even talked about me to others. We often got into arguments, not speaking for days over trivial things. During these fights, our friends were put in the middle of us and had to make the peace. I hated it when we fought, and I felt lonely without her. I desperately wanted her to like me, and I craved to fit in. So when she said mean things about our friends, I agreed with her. I formed opinions on them and others based on prejudice and things I didn't even believe, all to feel accepted. I found myself only seeing the worst in people, but this extended beyond our circle. She and eventually I judged peers at school and strangers online alike, solely because we wanted to. I strayed from my fundamental beliefs and morals to seek the asylum of a friend, and I felt myself judging people for having the very same interests I had abandoned only months before to seem more normal. My default outlook on others and life was negative. But why did I feel this way? Why did I desire to fit in so badly to the point I became a whole different person? It turns out there's a scientific reason behind this. A main aspect of the psychology behind this is something called emotional contagion. This is unconsciously mimicking or mirroring the emotions of those around us. Emotional contagion includes imitating others' facial expressions, evoking similar feelings within us and allowing us to empathize with them. Our brains are hardwired to do this because it creates a sense of belonging, allowing us to fit into a society that, by nature, relies on the help of those around us. However, in the wrong environment, this can have a detrimental effect. Here's an example of this concept playing out in a real-life scenario through an experiment conducted by the National Institute of Health. Subjects were asked about a topic and given time to form their own opinion on it. Then they conversed with another participant. These graphs show that their confidence diminished and their opinions drastically changed after speaking with a peer. 53% of participants changed their opinion. 43% partially changed their opinion to form a compromise between the two. Only 4% kept their original stance. That's 4 out of 100 people. That's only 32 million out of the 8 billion people on Earth not giving into societal pressure. While psychology such as emotional contagion plays a huge part in allowing this, we are not free from responsibility. Nature is always stronger than man, but thankfully we can use that to our advantage. Emotional contagion can actually help us if we ask the right questions. Are we being surrounded by the right emotions and right people? Are we engaging in healthy relationships that actually make us feel good? Do we want the attitudes of those around us to be reflected onto us? For me, the answer to all of these questions was no. I realized that I was sick of letting other people subconsciously control me, down to my emotions, morals, beliefs, and outlook on life. I didn't want to keep being consumed by negativity, so I cut myself off. I stopped being friends with that girl, and I started surrounding myself with people who uplifted me. After changing my environment, I saw the effects. I laugh more, I find joy in small things, and I don't feel drained when I'm around my friends. I judge myself and others less, and I don't cater my personality or interest to others. The friendship this girl and I had was toxic, and it was unhealthy for both of us, more than just mentally. Toxic friendships can increase stress levels, leading to anxiety or depression, cause withdrawal from healthy relationships out of fear of getting hurt, cause concentration problems, weaken the immune system, and more. I can tell you now, I have experienced all of these effects. On the other hand, healthy friendships create a sense of belonging, lower stress, improve self-esteem, help you cope during hard times, and positively influence you. I have also experienced all of these. If you feel you are in a similar situation to how I was, ask yourself if you feel like your friendships are positively affecting you. If not, find people who do, whose emotional contagion you would want to catch. You deserve to have relationships that make you happy. Thank you.